Hey, I was just thinking, I'm considering a couple of different jobs in this season of my life. I'm making transitions. And I was reflecting on how I really want to have a healing impact on people in the way I interact with them. And I want them to feel seen and known and loved when I interact with them. And I just started contemplating on when I observe in my life people around me, how they try to accomplish this goal of helping and supporting others. But for me, it is less about how useful I am to others, and it's more about how present am I with others. And the phrase that came to mind was, I can give so beautifully and graciously when I intend to do that, and I have the energy and capacity and autonomy to choose to do that. But if I say yes out of pressure or guilt or fear of judgment or conflict or confrontation, then I'm not going to be giving my real healthy self, and that's so detrimental. So I guess I just wanted to present that perspective of, and send out a reminder to whoever sees this today that what you get to choose where you give and what you give, and what you have to give is valuable. And even if you have nothing to give to someone else at this moment, I'm stumbling over my words, I don't like that. Even if you have nothing else to give somebody else at this moment, giving to yourself is really important too. And pace yourself and be patient with yourself as you learn where you want to give and how you want to go about it. Because there's a lot of voices on the outside and a lot of perspectives we get from other people about how we should give and how we should decide, or whether we should have truly powerful autonomy to decide, versus where we should feel some sense of obligation because of XYZ, because they're family, because they did this for you, because what have you. But it doesn't matter. And if you're like me, it's really important to give yourself enough quiet space to reflect upon that, so that you can actually choose to love people from an energized and truly genuine place. Because when you say yes, not because you actually want to and because you feel like you have capacity to, but because you believe you're supposed to, then you're not being loving. I wanted to end this in a funny way for a split second, so I tried to do the gambler thing with the cards where you lay them out all cool, but apparently I don't know how to do that. I guess I already knew, but I thought I would try. Anyway, go back to my old message. Listen to this again and stop it before I get crazy and try to do the card thing, because you'll get distracted from the point, which is that you give to yourself. And when you are full, you can give to others. Sometimes you might stretch yourself to give to others, and you might not really feel like it in that moment. That's okay. But you still have to take care of yourself first. And be mindful and present with yourself first, or you're going to be too exhausted. This is for the INFPs and INFJs. And for anybody who can take away from this message. Okay. Thanks for listening. That was a good processing session for me.